celebrating 30 years on the air on WROI is the First Federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the First Federal program.
And good morning. It is time for the First Federal program here on this, let's see, it is the 12th of September already. Can you believe it, Todd?
Good morning, Randy. 12th of September.
Yeah.
Working our way through high school football season.
It is.
Fourth week, is that what we said?
It is week number 4.
Yeah. Time flies, right?
It seems crazy that we're halfway through September. It seems like it just got started.
Looks like we're going to have a great moderate temperature fall weekend, kind of, even though it's still officially summer, but it seems like fall.
It's closer back to summer weather at the with the 80s this weekend, but not quite as nice as it was last weekend in the 60s.
Was beautiful. This morning, I think, was in the 50s.
Yeah, back in the 50s again in the mornings, but
nothing wrong with cool mornings and cool evenings.
No.
So Tanner's off today. We welcome Jody Wynn today, who's running behind the scenes with Facebook Live, where we fixed our technical difficulties, and we welcome you back on that.
You guys let me try again.
Yes. We have 2 special guests today from our electronic banking digital services department. Jami Conliff and Josie Jeanneret. We'll visit with both of them later in today's show. Today's a special day for the bank again because we take pride in serving our customers, and in Elkhart and Mishawaka we're having our Community Appreciation Day.
Cool.
We're winding those down for the summer. We'll have Winnemac left next week on Friday. So if you can't make Mishawaka or Elkhart today, come out to Winnemac next week. Of course, we'll have food for you there, games, prizes. We'll have a raffle for a smokeless fire pit. You ever used one of those, Randy?
I have not. I've seen them, but I've never
They're
used
pretty
it.
cool. They still get hot when you touch them, though, so we're not doing that. But it seems like whenever you go to a fire pit, sometimes the smoke always follows age or beauty is what I heard, right?
Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we'll welcome our guests, our community, to our Community Appreciation Days. We'll have shredding there also, so we can have items shredded and stop by for lunch.
And Winnemac next week will be kind of unveiling new grand
reopening, yes.
So that'd be awesome to see.
So because we have special guests from our electronic banking department today,
Yes.
we have a trivia question related to some of our services. Use your debit card?
Yes, I do.
That's great. We
Too many times.
We
but
love you. So maybe you can get, an idea of the answer to this question by extrapolating how many times you use your debit card. We're going to look at July 2025. Approximately how many bank customer debit card transactions did we process?
Oh my.
50,000, 150,000, 250,000, or 350,000?
Either way, that's a lot.
And you had your fair share of doing this.
I think it probably so.
So thank you.
Yeah, especially in July.
We really like it when our customers use the debit card. It's very convenient for them. Even using some of our digital wallets like Apple Pay and Google Pay, it's the safest way to do a debit card transaction. But we'll talk more about that later with Jami and Josie. Tanner's off, but he prepared some sports for us. Didn't predict who's going to win tonight, but we got some high school football, of course.
Yes.
Rochester or Wabash.
That'll be at Barnhart Field.
Great. WROI coverage.
We'll be there. Yep. 6:40 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Tippy Valley and Knox.
That'll be a big one as well. That's a huge one in that conference for there. Knox undefeated, and Tippy Valley coming off a rough loss last week. So.
And we've got Caston and Pioneer and Culver and Winnemac.
Good matchups there in their conference as well. Winnemac, Culver both looking to get back on the winning ways. A couple of tough losses, and Winnemac looking for their first win of the season.
So pun intended, we'll kick off high school sports this weekend with football tonight.
7 o'clock.
And there's probably all kinds of volleyball, golf, and tennis going on tomorrow. Soccer.
Sure, there's always something going on, it seems like, this time of year.
Have an interest in those, check out your high schools and your calendars. And it's a nice weekend to go out and do some of those things. Big college football weekend for Indiana. Everybody's playing at home, the major colleges.
Yep.
You've got Indiana State at IU tonight at 6:30 on the Big Ten Network. Tomorrow we have Purdue and USC at 3:30 on CBS. Then wrapping up tomorrow night, Notre Dame, Texas A&M at 7:30 on NBC.
Just sit and watch college football all day long.
You can stay in and see. It's very unusual that you get to see all
Yeah.
three major teams played on the same day.
Well, it'd be helpful if IU wasn't playing on Friday. I could see them. In the
That's
state
true.
of Indiana, it doesn't work real well this time of year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
TV,
that's still kind of a pet peeve, I think.
Uh-huh.
Friday night should be for high school football.
but TV money.
Dollar
talks.
Yeah. Be interesting to see. I think even in Bloomington, it's a big rivalry night.
North
there.
South.
North-South.
Yeah,
games.
North-South rivalry. So
That's-
Bloomington's going to be crazy
And
tonight.
it's the worst night to have a Friday night college game, probably.
And let alone an in-state rival game.
Oh, that's
I
true.
mean, if it would be somebody from
Yeah.
a different state, it might
Yeah.
not be as bad. But the traffic, I mean, you're going to have your Indiana State fans there. So
That is true. Then we got NFL this weekend.
Colts got a big win last week. First time in 13 years they get week 1 win.
It's amazing they're doing. I mean, it seems like that'd come more often on a weekend.
Not for the Colts, it hasn't. So we'll see.
They look really good.
See if they can put two together. It'll be
There was
interesting.
some stat about how they scored on every single drive,
Mhm.
and that was the first time that had been done since the 70s.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So Shane Steichen looked like a genius picking Daniel Jones to be the starting quarterback. We'll see if it pays out in week 2.
Or just maybe Miami's not very good.
Could be either one. That's what I said. We'll see what Denver's got. We'll see what Tanner has to say next Friday about Sunday's game.
So I turned on the Bears on Monday night and
Yeah.
watching that game. They looked like world champions in the first half. And
Then halftime.
Monday Night Football, second half, they look like they may be the worst team.
They forgot to come back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big game against the Vikings, they lost, but kind of tail of two halves, and that's the way the ball bounces sometimes.
Sometimes.
So Tanner brought us some tidbits today. You ever a fan of the Bonanza Show? Did you ever watch that?
A couple of times, not all the time.
On this day, it premiered in 1959 on NBC.
Wow.
And on this day in 1981, how about Smurfs? Are you a Smurf
Oh,
fan?
the Smurfs. They're making a comeback, supposedly.
It was the first time they were broadcast in North America in 1981.
Okay.
On this day in 2012, this is more near and dear to our hearts, Apple unveiled their iPhone 5 and their operating system 6. That's really when they went from,
That was a long time ago.
yeah, it was.
Many iOS
2012, I
ago.
mean, 13 years ago, but just think how that technology has improved so much.
Oh, yeah.
This is really their big breakout on the really smartphones compared to the going from
Just the regular, yeah.
regular phone. Since we're talking about Apple, on this day in 2017, they rolled out their X phone and their iPhone 8, which had a price break of about $1,000. So it's interesting what phones have gone over those. It's 2007 when Apple first introduced phones.
Crazy.
A lot of money for phones. So we have some almost forgot the days that
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the days.
great days, Stand Up to Cancer Day. See that? Recognized in Major League Baseball a lot. National Video Games Day. Are you a video game player?
No.
That was a
Horrible at
trivia question originally, but I didn't know what the answer was. So,
I'm horrible at video games.
so we just skipped that question today. Here's what I think is the best day today: is the National Chocolate Milkshake Day.
Ooh. We may have to participate in that
Yeah,
later.
that's a good thing for us to do.
Might be lunch today.
Then you can go to Gym Day right after that.
No,
Probably not.
probably not.
Okay. World Dolphin Day, National Policewoman Day, National Day of Encouragement. Nothing wrong with encouraging.
I'll encourage you to get a chocolate shake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the same for you. Maybe we can do that together. Then you can also appreciate International Cloud Appreciation Day.
Okay.
Drink our milkshakes and just look at the sky and kind of name, does that look like a rabbit or a train?
There you go.
And it's National Hug and High Five Day. So a lot of positive days.
There you go.
Milkshakes, encouragement, hugs and high fives.
Perfect way to have a Friday.
Perfect way to have a Friday. And on Friday, the Optimist Club's pumpkin patch is open
It
again
is.
today, and tomorrow and Sunday. Go out now and get the best mums and pumpkins and gourds and many other fall decorating items. This is a great fundraiser for the Optimist Club, and they donate the proceeds back to our community to support our youth and other great causes. So it'll be open through mid-October, depending on what sales are like
Yeah.
and how much is left. But got a great selection now, so go out and support the Optimist Clubs, buy your fall decorations, and support our local community. Just
Great
give
deal.
back to the community.
Great looking mums there.
Yeah, there are beautiful, huge
Yeah.
mums, it seems like.
There are.
I know a lot of our local organizations volunteer to help man that. They donate that back to the local organizations. So this is a great activity by the Optimist Club to donate back to local charitable organizations and then also donate back to the community. So go out and support that. Fulton County United Way has a big weekend also coming up.
Oh, yes.
The third annual trivia event tomorrow night at the Elks Lodge.
Got
Doors
your
up.
sports gear all picked out?
I'm kind of help emceeing it, so
Well, you still gotta wear your sports gear. I mean,
I'd
it's all
probably
sports
alienate
themed.
people because my sports gear will probably relate to red and
Well,
white,
that's okay.
IU, and
You gotta support when you can.
maybe I'll do that.
There you go.
Now that I think that I'll do that.
There you go. Perfect.
Thank you for
See,
encouraging
encouragement.
me.
There you go.
Encouraging me. Doors open at 5:15. Trivia begins at 6. Jeanneret's Arlington Public House will be serving a barbecue pork dinner. There's 14 teams registered so now.
That's good.
We have room for a couple more. So if anybody has an interest in getting a team together on this late notice, just give me a call later at First Federal Savings Bank and I'll give you the details. and
Get you
see if we
slid
can
right in there.
Get a team together. In addition to the trivia night tomorrow, we have our raffle. Final
Big
draw.
drawing.
The big drawing where this year the prize was 2 great Colts tickets
Yeah.
for Tennessee Titans on October 26th, plus $300 spending money for parking, souvenirs, concessions, whatever you need. So you make it a full day
There
and
you go.
have everything covered for you. That drawing will be about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. You
Okay.
do not need to be present, so if you've already bought a ticket, no worries. When we draw the winning name out, we'll give you a call.
There you go.
Maybe I need to sell you a ticket, Randy.
Maybe you'll be watching Notre Dame and get a call to you get to go watch the Colts.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Raffle tickets will be sold during the event, so if you don't have one yet, come out and buy a raffle ticket. They're $5 for 1 ticket, $10 for 3 tickets, and $20 for 7 tickets. So we'll raise money with that. And last year, the trivia event and raffle raised about $10,000 for the community, and that was all given back to our 10 local agencies. So if you want to do some fun trivia, the theme is game day.
Perfect.
So come out and support that. If you're not registered and you just want to come out for dinner, you can come out for dinner too, and maybe get put on a team if there's an empty spot
There
at
you
the
go.
table.
Need a fill in.
I want to thank our primary sponsors of the trivia event, NIPSCO, Lighters Grain, Perkins Adley, and Jeannet's Arlington Place. They kind of funded the foundation of the trivia night tomorrow. And, also, Rochester Metal Products also. They're paying for the trivia grain bills.
Awesome. Great deal.
So that's the upcoming events. Dow yesterday, first time ever for over 46,000.
Finally decided to have some upkick there.
An uptick there. So everybody's retirement should be looking better this past week. Basically, they're saying it's signaling a clear sign for the Federal Reserve, basically, to lower rates next week.
Never know.
You never know.
You don't know what they're going to do.
There's inflation news, there's job news. I'm not sure how it all fits together, but
I'm not sure if they know.
the Dow's up over 46,000, and the pundits are thinking there'll be a Federal Reserve rate cut next week.
Well, let's hope.
So bank news, we're open 8:30 to 5 today, 8:30 to noon tomorrow. Some of our staff will be supporting the Elkhart and Mishawaka Community Appreciation Day. We're always open and available for anybody to bank with us with our online services, which we'll be talking about with Josie and Jami in a few minutes. Our ATM's open 24/7. If you ever need some cash, we're still promoting our Simply Free checking accounts. Not very many banks have free checking accounts for consumers or businesses anymore, but we do. And you get a bonus, you get a gift when you open an account.
Yes.
And last week we highlighted the flashlight lantern.
It's pretty fancy looking.
Yeah, we were going to show it on Facebook Live, and maybe we should have brought one this week to show it. But it's a pretty neat tool for people who like to be outdoors. With the Fed making a rate cut next week, mortgage rates have been down nationally over the last few weeks. So if you have an interest in refinancing, doing some home improvements, buying a new home, come see Ben Dalton or Stacy Wilson at the bank. They'd be happy to help you out. And also Ryan Austin in our Winnipeg branch. Now is a really great time with rates trending down to maybe look at your situation, and now is now the time to move on to that other house or refinance or.
Better be ready to go because those houses are moving fast.
I hear that. Yeah. We also offer commercial lending for businesses. We have Zach Ruger leading that up, and primarily commercial real estate. We're always looking for opportunities to support our communities and commercial development. And if you have any interest or any questions, Zach can help you out. You can give him a call at 574-223-1731. Also, financial services department. With the Dow going up, if you're not sure what to do with your investments or your 401k, give Mark Blubaugh or Brian Bell a call. Wendy Pfeiffer can help you out, get situated with them. If you have any interest in talking about your retirement, 401ks, IRAs, and now with the stock market being up, now might be the best time to make sure that you're where you need to be with your financial situation. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you'll be able to see today's show later on our YouTube channel, and you can go out and check out any previous shows.
Yeah.
We are the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We are FDIC insured and an equal housing lender, and our NMLS number is 399927.
That makes it legal, and time now for the fun part of the show.
We welcome Jami, Conliff, and Josie Jeanneret to the show.
Hello. Hi.
Good morning, welcome. They are our electronic banking specialists in our electronic banking department. They work with Katie Overmeyer. So if you ever call into the bank and talking about debit cards or online banking, you're probably talking to Jami, Josie, or Katie. And thank you for all you do to help our customers out. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you like most about working at the bank and with our customers? Either one can go first. Jami, you look like you're ready to go.
Okay, yep, I'm Jami. I've been at the bank for almost 7 months now. And probably my favorite is being able to help customers with cards when we deal with fraud. We'll be talking about that in a minute. But when
Our
we deal with
debit
fraud
cards,
and
yeah.
with debit cards, we can do instant debit cards. And it's just a sense of security that when people get nervous about, and we're just there to comfort, and it'll be okay. We're going to help them through.
Yeah, debit cards are pretty much how people use a lot of banking services now. And
Yep.
I want to make sure they work, and you help them with that. And if there's some questions about transactions, you help them with that. So thank you for what you do with that.
Yep, thank you. You're welcome.
Josie, how long have you been with the bank?
I've been at the bank for about 5 months now, and my favorite part at the bank to help the customers with is our app that we have, setting that up and telling them all about it.
Our mobile app, that's a great thing. You can pretty much do anything, most services at the bank, so you don't have to come into the bank even. I mean, you can make transfers, make payments, you can control your debit card through that, and we'll talk more about this in a little bit. So, you've been at the bank working in electronic banking. What products or services does the bank kind of offer for our customers through electronic banking?
We offer a variety. We have Zelle, so you can transfer money in and out to other people.
Person-to-person payments.
We also offer external transfers, and that's like from going from your account to another account at a different bank. We offer bill pay, so you can pay your bills through the app.
Well, speaking for myself, having been a bank employee, I mean, I've used Zelle. Zelle's great. Because like sometimes you go out to lunch with a friend and you want to split the tab, or you can just have one person pay, then you can Zelle them the money. And in a lot of cases, the money goes in almost instantly.
Yeah.
In some cases, it may be a day or two, depending on where they bank at. I use bill payment. I mean, bill payment is a great, convenient way to pay your bills. You can sign up pretty much any payee, and then that makes that transaction smooth. You don't have to worry about getting it lost in the mail, or even sending your check out, which is a security thing, so you're not putting your check out there in the public, displaying your account number. So there's a few of the good services. Jamie, what are some other things?
Some other features with the mobile app and the website. The big thing is like travel notices. If people are going on vacation out of the country, especially out of the country, it's extremely important because there's a lot of fraud out of the country. So we do try to be very secure with all that. So if you're going out of the country, let us know where you're going, so we can kind of help unblock your card just so you can actually still.
That's a great point, because in general, we block transactions outside of the United States. So if you're traveling to a foreign country, to make sure your debit card's working, you can call in and talk to Jamie, Josie, or Katie, but also you can do that on the mobile app too. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a tool on our mobile app where you can set your travel standards. You can do other things with that too, like turn off and turn off your card, right?
Yeah.
Why would somebody want to turn on and turn off their card?
It's just a restriction for security. If they feel that they got hacked or something, then they can hurry up and turn it off, especially if it's at midnight and we're not going to be at the bank at Saturday at midnight and we can't help them at that point. So it's something that they control on their own as well.
It's live, real time, so you can do self-service things. So if you're worried about debit card compromise, I've actually tried this before. You can have the card turned off, go into the store, buy some goods. You go at the checkout line, turn it back on, it'll work, then turn it back off after you have that transaction. So that's a way to help keep your funds and card secure.
Customers have their control of their cards, so.
So there are other things with the mobile app that we can do. Anything else?
With the website, you can actually go on and fill out paperwork if you need like a new debit card. You can also do a dispute on there if you're not able to come into the branch.
That's great. Some other things like, so we have online secure forms, basically,
Yeah.
that you can get to through online banking, but also we allow them to do some other things where you don't have to be in online banking.
We have a lot of retired customers that might live in Florida, and that's kind of a really good feature because they can do a lot of their things online. We can mail the card or whatever if we need to, and they can do everything online and file their own paperwork and stuff.
And we were talking
Saves
about
the trip.
mortgage loans, and maybe buying a new home, you can also change your address.
Yes.
So what we've tried to do, and that's why your services are valuable for our customers, is anything you can do, like walking in the branch, make it more convenient for a customer. They can do either the mobile app and online banking. So if that's their choice to bank that way, we want to honor that request to make it convenient, and it's 24/7 that way. So you get a lot of calls from customers. What are some common questions that you get?
Some of the common questions we get are how many debit cards do people get? There's really not a set limit. It all just depends on the situation. We understand fraud happens, but we want you to be extra careful on what you're doing and what you're clicking on websites and ads and stuff, and making sure that you're not giving someone your debit card number that shouldn't have it.
And we have systems in place to kind of help monitor that. We have fraud monitoring systems.
Yeah.
And what it does is it recognizes time of transaction, location of transaction, dollar amount of transaction, and sometimes our systems identify suspicious transactions. What happens with a customer's transaction then?
They get a phone call. They can get a phone call, text, or email, and asking, "Hey, did you do this transaction?" And all they have to do, if they did, is quickly reply yes. And if they did not, you say no, and your debit card will be turned off automatically. But if you say yes, it's going to stay active and working.
So that's kind of a sticky situation because we're always cautioning customers to look out for scams and things like that, like phone calls, like banks will never ask that, and we still don't ask. We'll never call you and ask for your card number, your PIN number, your password. But what this is contact with you about a confirmation. Did you do this $49.80 transaction?
And when in doubt, call us. There's a lot of people that don't want to respond to that because they do feel it's a scam, and they give us a call and we can get into that part of the system. And yes, you did get a call, and that's okay, and we'll take care of it from there.
That's a great point, Jane, because we have all these services for self-service for customers, but at the root of it, they can always call and talk to Josie, Jami, or Katie. And I know you guys take great pleasure in serving our customers, and sometimes customers aren't sure what's going on, they're a little intimidated, but you make them feel comfortable in dealing with the customers, and thank you for your service to our customers. And that's what makes First Federal Savings Bank special, I think, is we can do things digitally, but also, when in doubt, call us and we can help you out.
A lot of customers appreciate that feature when their security part of it works and it does its job, so it makes our job a lot easier too.
Yeah.
So we also offer some other customers like online paperwork to fill out forms, but we have e-statements also.
Mm-hmm.
And e-statements is a great way, and also a way to help prevent fraud, because the statement's not going through the mail system, and nothing wrong with our mail system, but sometimes things get stolen out of mail.
Yeah.
And this way you're in control, you can go back and look at previous statements, and keep your information secure by going through our online e-statements.
Yep.
What are some other things you'd like to talk about today?
Passwords.
Passwords.
Why do I need to change my password? Typically within 6 months, the system wants you to change your password. That's just a security feature. Passwords need to be changed often just because the hackers do get smarter, sadly.
So it seems like it's inconvenient sometimes for customers when they're asking to change my password again.
Yeah,
Well, what we've done is we extended the length of the password, which allows us to request that less frequently. In the old days, it used to be like once a month usually, or even more than that.
Mhm.
But we go 6 months. And also we have some other things to help protect our customers with some multi-factor authentication through a product we call Secure Now. But sometimes a customer for an unusual transaction may be asked to verify the transaction through a code that's sent to them.
Yep.
You want to speak to that a little bit? And how
Sure.
important that is?
usually like if we reset a password or if we start signing them up or whenever they do start, they will be asked to do a verification code, and it's usually just a simple text, and it's just a 6-digit code, and then you just have to input that, and then it moves you forward to your account access, and it's very simple. We'll walk you through it if you call us. It's very easy, so it's not too bad. And then another is when a lot of times it seems like a lot of phones, like if they go through an updating system, that tends to trigger issues with passwords. So that's like probably one of our number one questions as well, is why do I have to do this all the time? I just did this last week. Did your phone do an update? Most likely it did.
Because our system sees that really is a new phone because of the
Yeah.
operating
Yeah.
system, or maybe it isn't really a new phone.
Or sometimes we may help certain customers like on our computers and help them through everything, and it's going to allow them to like that system recognizes a different device, so they have to use that code.
That's great. Well, you guys do a great job. We're thankful for all you do in serving our customers.
Thank you.
And, do you want to say something, like Josie?
One thing we do like to tell people is try avoiding saving your information on your mobile app. Just type it in every time. I know it's a pain, but it's safer that way than
Right.
just saving it and someone able to get access to your account when they shouldn't.
A lot of what we do and what you do is monitor and control fraud and help customers out with that. And it's a crazy, dangerous world out there. So
Yes.
if you have any doubt about what's going on with your digital services, electronic banking, the mobile app, the debit card, do not hesitate to call the bank. We have a group of people, Josie, Katie, and Jami, there to help you out. And They're available all banking hours on Monday through Saturday. And then we also give ways to contact us after hours through the online inquiries too. And then that gets followed up very first thing the next day. So thank you for all you do for our customers. We also offer digital wallet, Apple Pay and Google Pay. And that's where you have the ability to use your debit card to pay at a merchant, but they don't actually ever know your debit card number. There's just an authorization code that's sent. And we have more and more customers using those. And you get a lot of questions about those sometimes?
It depends. If you do want to set it up, it's an easy process. You just add it to your wallet, and sometimes if it's already like on your bank app, you don't have to call us, but if it's not, you'll have to call us, and so that way we can activate it on our end, that way you're able to use it.
Well, once it's activated, just walk up there and hold your phone to the cashier's device, and there's no exchange of information from debit cards. Your transactions get approved, and then it's show on your debit card history.
Yep.
So if there's any questions from any customers or whatever, never hesitate to call our electronic banking department. Josie, Jami, or Katie, we'll be happy to help you out. And we're here to serve our customers, and thank you for all you do to serve our customers.
You're welcome.
We really appreciate it. I think you guys might know the answer to the trivia question. So we were talking about it before the show started, so we're going to challenge Randy at this. Debit card transactions. In July of 2025,
Yes.
the bank processed approximately how many debit card transactions? 50,000, 150,000, 250,000, or 350,000?
I like big numbers, so I'm just gonna go with 350.
Okay. Josie, Jami, do you want to provide the answer?
So 350.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people use them.
It's great. I mean, we kind of, people have talked
I
about.
probably had 300 of those.
It's great. It's safe, it's convenient, it helps you with returns, things like that, so that's great. Good answer, everybody. So we're going to close with words of wisdom. Come from Les Brown, an American speaker. You're never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream.
Thank you very much, ladies. Todd, have a great day, and we'll talk to somebody next Friday.
Great.
Thank you.